G'day everyone, it's Warren here from NQ Explorers. I'm here with my mate Terry, who's started on a dig over there with his Ace 200i. Is it or his rounded eye you got?
Oh, you tell me.
Okay, I'll tell you later. So this site is an old one-room school that dates from 1890s. Terry's researched it and found it, and so we've hiked in here today to have a bit of a dig around the old schoolyard and see what could we come up with. Back shortly with the first find. So I've just set the backpack up as a water point. It's pretty warm today, very humid actually. So we'll just leave this here with a bit of food in it and water, and we'll just keep coming back to this spot when we need a bit of refreshment. Righto, so what you can see here is the old roadway, which is now abandoned. It went past the front of the old one-room school. And the school's up in there. You might be able to just see Terry in there with his Ace. And I got a nice find up here right at the front gate of the school. Let's go and have a look. Okay, where the pick is here, we've got a coin. It's only been here 5 minutes. Today I'm using the Apex with the 5x8 Ripper. And here's the coin. That's the old roadway there. Nice 87 signal. What's this going to be? So the school was here from the 1890s to about the World War II era. So it's a Commonwealth penny, what a ripper. We'll get it up close and get a date. Okay, there's the penny. It's a beautiful old KG5 Commonwealth penny. I'm pretty sure it's 1927. You can't really see it there, but I'll definitely take some still pics and put them on the video. So that's a good start to the day. There's got a little shower of rain coming through, so we're sheltering under the tree, but I've got a nice target out here. It's an 85, 86, so once the rain eases, we'll head out there. Not sure how visible this is on the video, but this is the old entrance of the school. There's two lines of rocks. This is a path coming up to the front steps. And on the sides we've got some rock gardens. Would have been little flower gardens the kids would have tended, no doubt. Path ends sort of here. We've got a spread of rocks. Would have been a high set, timber stumps arrangement. You can see the little garden there. Down the back we've got some brightly covered flowers, a beautiful spot. And the river down in the background there. Seems like I've got multiple high tone targets here. They're sort of jumping into the 70s. I'm not far from that penny I've got just on the side of the road up there. In that area. So I'll dig this and we'll see what comes up. This one's around a 77. And this first lump that come out. Oh, it's an old cordial bottle lid. Typical of what you find in an old schoolyard. Okay, this is the 30-minute sit rep. What have we got, Terry? You got anything exciting?
Not at the moment.
A few lead tops off the roofing now, so we know we're in the old school site. We've got one penny, and that's about all we've got to report at the moment, but we've only sort of done the front yard area. Haven't done the school, the road verge, just up on the top of this little bank. There's not much of a play area in the back. It's fairly small because it drops off into the river fairly quickly, but there's still plenty of ground to cover, so we'll persist. About half an hour's passed, or a little bit longer. We haven't had much except lead tops off the roofing nails from the roof of the old school. I'm back up in this area. We've got the penny, which was over in there about 3/4 of an hour ago, and I just got a silver coin. Let's have a look at this. Here we go. It's a beautiful little threepence. It's a solid 82 on the Apex, and Terry just checked it with his 200. Same deal. So that's going to be sterling. You can see the way the sterling silver shining in the sun there. That's a ripper. I'll get it up close and I'll get some details off it. Right, there it is. It's a, I think it's 1920, but I'll get a better photograph with the other camera, a still shot. Beautiful 925 silver. Look at that, shining away in the midday sun. What a ripper at the old schoolhouse. Date's right in the centre of activity at this school. Well, any day you get a silver coin's a good day, so that's, I think both those coins are from the 1920s, so the school started in the late 1890s through to World War II, so I'm not sure what the student population here was in 1920 to 25, probably 8 or 9 kids, I'm not sure. I'll just go for a little tour of the grounds here. So that's where the main house, schoolhouse was. There's not much of a play area for these kids. I don't know where they had it. They obviously didn't have a footy oval or a cricket pitch, because this drops off fairly quickly into the river down this area, and there's a couple of corner posts down there that would have been the old school fence, I guess. But there's some exotic plantings here that are interesting. Either they were the, well, they would have been the boundary of the old schoolhouse, but also Arbor Day, you often find these exotic plants because the kids planted something for Arbor Day. You often get a date palm or something that looks right out of place, but you know that was an old schoolhouse because the kids planted it in the 1920s or something. It's a 100-year-old tree. But as you can see, this exotic here, I'm not sure what that is. We've got a bit of lantana to deal with, but there's that flame red, beautiful flowers on that. You can see down in there, there's the, it's an anna branch of the river, a bit of a billabong. There's the old school fence. Didn't want the little kids falling over the edge there, I guess, so they put a fence in there. They got a little bit of an area out the back where there's old dead trees. We'll check down there later, could have been a good spot to have lunch. And then it drops down the other side, so it's not a real large area. It's basically just a cutting on the road with the schoolhouse on this little ridge line. Right, Terry's found his glasses so he can identify our little silver coin. We think it's 20, but what do we got?
Still can't see it.
These glasses work?
Yeah, 1920.
Oh, okay, awesome.
Yeah, very good.
So I think the penny was 27 and the threepence 20. Both of which have been in this, like Terry was commenting earlier, this is quite rich soil here, but it's a bit rocky down the back, so anything that was dropped in the back of the schoolhouse, I guess it would have been a lawn. I don't know. But this would have been a nicely immaculate lawn with the little entrance of the rock, so coins that got dropped here, especially little threepences like that, the tiny coins, fell out of pockets into the grass, never to be seen again until just now, 101 years later. Okay, we've got a ripper of a signal here. Could be another silver or maybe a penny, but that's pretty high for a penny. Look how consistent that is both ways. High 80s, no tone roll. We'll do the iron check. Okay, it's obviously not iron. Watch the bottle top come up. Don't want to jinx ourselves here, but anyway, we'll have a look. We'll go live. See what we get. Actually, it's probably not going to be very deep, so I'll be able to pinpoint it. As you see, I haven't disturbed the ground. See how lovely and loamy it is on top of this bank in front of the school. Really rich soil. Down the hill it's not so much. Then you get into the river flat obviously. There we go, we've got a coin. You can see it's either a halfpenny size coin. Turn that pinpointer off. You can see it there. Okay, pinpointer shut down. What do we got here? I'd say that's going to be, I'm going to predict it's a shilling. How about that for a prediction? Given the target ID. I've been wrong in the past. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'm wrong of course. It's a halfpenny. What a target ID for a halfpenny. But as you can see, you could see where it was laying about 2 inches under the soil, dead flat. That's an old Commonwealth halfpenny too, I think. We'll get it up close with the date. Okay, well I was pretty much wrong in all directions with that prediction. It's a QE2 halfpenny. There's the Queen, facing right. 1959. What a great year. Well, that was you could see that was bouncing up to 85, 86 on the target ID. That's a big piece of metal, of course. It's very high quality copper nickel or copper alloy. So 59 halfpenny. Now that post dates the school. So Terry's research leads us to believe that when the school was shut in mid-war period, like 42, 43, it may have been abandoned for a while, but the Department of Education obviously sold it to someone as a private residence, hence you got coins into the 50s, and it was gone by the 60s. And there's not much of it. As you can see, there's that little garden rock arrangement. We've got I haven't seen a timber stump or anything, so it's long gone. I mean, 1960 was a while back now. So that coin post dates the site as a schoolhouse, more likely a farm or a private residence, a little farm outhouse or something like that. Well, you can't get a vehicle to this spot. This is the old road. Look at this beautiful avenue of old trees It was a country lane back in the early 1890s actually, and the school here behind us here. Pretty little spot. You can't get a vehicle here. We had to walk about 1 kilometre to get in. We haven't had any more significant finds. We've found 3 coins now, and no buttons or anything yet, but they'll be in there. The grass is a bit of an issue in spots, and we've got lantana to deal with too, but it's never perfect. I might do a little run up and down the old road and see what's on here, but other than that, we're going to probably wrap it up in the next 15-20 and head back to the Land Rover. So thanks for watching our video, everyone, and happy fossicking. Bye for now.